Maak wat van je.
Oh, hello guys. Welcome to Boxing Blocks at the home of Nigerian African Boxing. Please, if you're new to this channel, hello guys. Welcome to Boxing. Make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. Well, before we begin, let's play some music because this is a very interesting topic that we all have to definitely get ready for. Now let's go.
Sin. You know what the fuck going on, man. I'm in that bit with my manager, man. Geeked up.
Molly, you cool for this one.
That boy a fool. Took that nigga down, we going under. Bitch, I'm really hell. This Drake, I got whole 75 rounds. This bag gon' catch the shells. My opposition's on list. Lil' bro gon' hit my bitch, gon' pay that bell. That drop, make a J twin speedy, need a fist, little shot, go get the scale. Don't ask me about no gun, I'ma look at you dumb. We ain't got shit for sale. They try to play me like a pun, feeding me corn, they all they food still. I'm digging until she come, that shit in her lungs, I'm drilling like a nail. Them up hoes get hung, niggas ain't done, I'm leaving, bitches pale. Young San don't fight a fuss, my clip a plus, but I can still subtract. I was locked in that cell fucked up, boy, don't get bucked for all your food and snacks. I'm racist like the Ku Klux, I don't like niggas, but my gun black. These bullets stick like thumbtacks, I done locked in with the A-Rab. This the M92 Drake pack, that hoe can't sit in my lap. I'ma introduce you to the breakdown, trap, shoot dice and no crap. My gun pass out naps, I'm gon' put my hood on the map. And free my dumb at twin, that boy gon' spin and jump in the cab. I'm committed to my sins, I whack him again, we keep Glock 10s. And it took one to the chin, but when he touched down, I'm pulling up bands.
Hello guys, yes, we are back. I had to play that because it is this is a listen. What did I just see? What did I watch right now? Adewale, no words for me. No fucking word. Joyce is. I told you the real deal. Joyce is not human, bro. This guy's got some crazy genetics. What do you first of all? What was your initial reaction seeing that knockout?
Well, I think Joyce. Listen, man, that guy is an animal. I was super duper impressed. Joyce is such a relentless, come forward, 1,000 punch throwing grizzly bear. That's what he is. This guy is something else, man. I don't understand what kind of genetics he has. He keeps on coming forward. He has a great chin. He has a great engine, cardio. He will throw punches, overwhelm you with punches. He will keep on coming forward and he will eat all your punches. That's Joyce for you, man. So it's going to be very, very difficult to beat by anybody, including Tyson Fury. Yes, I said it. That's a tough guy to beat. I was super impressed. And I'm going to tell you what, man. Even in Joseph Parker's loss, I was super duper impressed because Parker showed that he has heart. I mean, he's not the most skillful heavyweight fighter out there. He has a good chin, a decent chin. But most importantly, he has heart. And with heart, you can go very far, man. So I respect Joseph Parker, even though he lost. Most importantly, congratulations to Joyce. Great performance. Man, now I think I'm a major fan of Joyce. I'm a big fan now.
Bro, you just took, I've been counting since he took like 15 over a hand from Parker. He took over, I think, 10 uppercuts. I'm talking about uppercuts that knock people out cold. He took left hooks. He took everything Parker had to give. But it just didn't. Bro, look at Jojo's face. His face on the fight looked very natural. This guy is not human, bro.
This guy did not have a scratch on his face, bro. He wasn't even breathing hard after the fight. That's when you understand that, man, you're dealing with a demon. Joe Joyce is a demon, man. I'm telling you. The guy is straight from hellfire. Yo, that was such a good performance, man. Bro, you know what Joseph Parker kept on doing? So Parker's strategy was to, okay, I know this guy is bigger than me and he throws a lot of punches, so I will fight in spurts, in short spurts. And he was executing that in the earlier rounds. He would walk back. Trust me, all through the fight, he was on the back foot. First and foremost, Joe Joyce walked this man down throughout the fight. And then, whenever they were separated from a clinch, Parker would throw a quick combination to the body. And while throwing those combinations, he would often land clean shots on Joe Joyce's balls. And guess what? Joyce did not even react. That's why I tell you this guy is an animal. He's not human. Joe Joyce is not a human being, period. I think he's a cheat code in the heavyweight division. The only advantage that anybody has over Joyce right now is speed. But unfortunately, he has a great chin as well. So if you have that speed, bro, right now I'm just trying to picture Deontay Wilder versus Joe Joyce. That's what I'm trying to imagine. Wilder has speed and he has power. But if he can't knock out Joyce in the earlier rounds, I don't know, man. I think Joyce might walk him down, bro. That's
bro,
a very
in the earlier round. Joyce will walk back. He will walk Wilder down, starting from round one. And you know what's so funny? He never gets out.
If he exposes his chin and he gets cracked, and it's a shot that lands badly.
Yeah, but Wilder doesn't throw the right hand. Wilder doesn't know how to throw the right hand when he's backing up. When you back him up, Wilder always have to come forward to be on his front foot to throw the right hand. Because he throws it. It has to be perfect for him. Would you just give him the chance to do that? Joe Joyce will not tire out. He's not Fury. He will not. Joe Joyce would not. I said he wouldn't tire out. He's not Tyson Fury. Listen, let's look at his knockout right here. Let's just look at it right here.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
You see? The juggernaut. Listen, when I interviewed Joe Joyce on this platform right here, when I interviewed him, I told him, I said, listen, you're so underrated, but people will get to know you soon. And he said, yeah, he knows he's underrated, but he said they will know his name very soon. This guy right here, I want to ask you this genuine question. Joe Joyce has called out, Joe Joyce called out Usyk because he's now the WBO interim champion. Would Usyk take that fight?
Nah, bro. Come on, man. You don't, bro. If you win, if you are able to get a win over a guy like Joyce, like 10 years ago, then just keep that win in your pocket and go do something else in your career. Because if you fight Joe Joyce right now, and I'm talking about Usyk, the only chance Usyk stands in beating Joe Joyce, he has to be on his bike for 12 rounds. Okay, he has to outbox because he's not gonna hurt Joyce. He's not even gonna cause a scratch on Joyce, bro. So his best chance is to outbox Joyce for 12 rounds, and that would require him being on his bike, moving around the ring. But can he do that for 12 rounds? We saw Joyce cutting up the ring against Joseph Parker in a very intelligent fashion. I just don't see Usyk surviving 12 rounds with Joyce. I think Joyce beats Usyk right now.
Bro, not only does he beat him, he beats him like a thief. Even harder than... Listen, Parker came in around 255. He came in to hit Joe Joyce, to knock him out. That's what he did, to outbox him and also knock him out. Couch him on the counter, right? And he did all that. He caught him on the counter, but just like, is that all you got? You don't finish. Now it's my turn now. Let me beat you up right now. You remember, there was a round that I think it was around between round 8 or 9 or something like that. Parker landed a perfect uppercut that uppercut knocks anybody out, or at least drop them. They just took the uppercut and like, okay, it's now my turn. It's, when you take a punch like that, you take it and then you feel it and then you try to recuperate yourself, right? Like recover quickly. But they just took it and like, damn, I'm going straight. It hurt the dress, but like, I'm going straight now. He just went in. He also gave it back.
I saw Joyce bark. So Joseph Parker was on the ropes, and he sprung forward out of nowhere and threw a overhand right hand, landed flush on Joyce's eyeball. On this man's eyeball, he did not feel that punch. He just blinked and kept coming forward and punching the shit out of Parker. So I don't understand how anybody would not be intimidated fighting a guy like Joyce. He's a real problem, man. He is a real juggernaut. Real problem. And most importantly, Joyce is 37 years old. He's what we refer to as a late bloomer. So I think he needs his career to be, pushed forward. Give this guy a title shot as quick as possible. Please, Frank Warren. Please, the gods of boxing. We need Joyce in a world title fight in 2023. Give Joyce a Tyson Fury.
I think he will get it.
Give him Usyk.
Even
any one of these
Tyson
guys,
Fury was shook. Tyson Fury was rooting for. Bro, look at Joyce's shots, bro. Bro, feed with Parker's blood. Damn.
He broke him down. He beat him up, broke him down, wore him down, and Parker became a shell of himself. But salutes to Parker for showing heart, courage, for being a tough competitor. But Joyce is just a beast on another level.
And Parker also has a very good chin. Great chin because, come on, man. The beating I think this is a beating that, I think before we see Parker fight again, I think it will be very long time, right?
Yeah. It will need
because
like 6 months.
It's not like he knocked him out cold just once, like you catch someone, with a punch and then the person goes down. This was a constant beating, pressure everywhere. And what surprised me the most is that seeing Joyce's balls being punched by Parker. And just like, okay, but he didn't even shake, nothing.
Yo, are we sure this guy is actual human? I'm not sure, man. There might be something going on weird with Joyce. Because how can he be so strong? The guy is strong, man. That's a strong guy. Damn, that was a warrior. Bro, let me ask you, man, what do you think Joyce does to AJ?
Bro, look at this right here. Look at this. Look at Parker landed on overhand right. Look at it right here. And look at what happened. Look. Joyce took it. Look again. That knocks anybody out. Bro, that knocks anybody out.
Yo, bro, please tell me. I need to know. I need to know your opinion, man. What does Joyce do to Anthony Joshua right now?
Man, I'm Team Joshua. I'm also Team Joyce because I've always supported him. I interviewed him here on the channel thanks to his mom, and I was supposed to interview his mom before this fight, just to get her take. But when I call her, like, she's not available. Then when she called me back, I don't get notification or so. So I guess I will try get in touch with her again very soon. So Jojo is Nigerian, as is British, as is Irish. His dad is Irish. His mom is Nigerian.
Yep.
So I support both. But I will just be truthful with you now. If Joshua lands and this combination stuff like that, and Jojo takes it, and keep walking forward, then he'll weigh Joshua down. He stops him later rounds. It's just
I can
that
respect that.
if Joshua lands, Joshua will definitely land for sure. The dress chin is there to be hit. But if he takes it and keep coming forward, it's just a matter of time before he weigh Joshua down. And Joshua's gas tank is questionable. Okay. Joe Dress didn't even look. I didn't see him tire out, huh?
Nah. He wasn't even breathing heavy while he was being declared the winner.
Parker was breathing.
He wasn't even breathing.
Parker was breathing heavy, like I think he ran 6 or so. He was almost about to die. I was like, is this guy okay?
Yo, honestly, bro, I think Joyce would crush Anthony Joshua, in like 7 rounds. Like he will beat him down and knock him out.
I don't know about crush, but what I would tell you is I don't know about crush, but I will tell you this. Like I said, if Joshua lands and hits him, and Joyce takes it and keep coming forward, it's over. That fight is Joyce on. It's just, I'm telling you the truth right now. Maybe Joshua box and but it's funny. People say, yeah, if you want to beat Joshua, you have to box and move. Parker did all that, huh?
The ring is small, man.
Bro, Joshua is 271 pounds, and he never one moment got tired. I don't get it. What kind of engine does he has? 37 years old.
He's a freak of nature, man. That's what Joe Joyce is. Those kind of people he's just weird. Joe Joyce is a weird guy, bro. He's a weird guy, man. The guy's just like, and I'm not saying this in a negative way at all. Like, I wouldn't want my favorite fighter to fight Joyce. I'm telling you, because right now, as it stands in the heavyweight division, Joyce is 50-50 with the best guys. Because what other skill set do you bring to the table to negate what Joyce has? Maybe your speed, maybe your punch variation. I expected Joe Joyce to use the uppercut because Joseph Parker kept on coming in with his head down, throwing quick combinations to the body with his head down, and he did it over and over and over again. So if Joyce had decided to load up on a good right uppercut, he probably would have knocked him out earlier. He did not even use that variation, and he was still able to beat this guy down and crush him. He basically smashed Parker, beat him down, crushed him, smashed him up. So, salute to Joe Joyce, man. Big congratulations to the guy. That's what I have to say, bro.
Well, Frank Warren is saying that they are going to do everything possible to make sure that Joe Joyce gets that fight against Usyk. Yeah.
So Usyk, this fight was for the interim title.
Usyk, listen, if Fury does not fight Usyk, and Usyk fights Wilder, it's a great fight. But people want to see Joe Joyce. If not, the WBO might strip him. And and then his name will. Listen, Usyk beat Joe Joyce in the amateur. It was just 5 rounds. But in that 5 rounds, Usyk was tired as hell. Joe Joyce was relentless in that fight. Like, come on, he kept throwing and stuff like that. But it's 12 rounds.
That's it, man. It's 12 rounds.
Joyce will keep coming. He is not getting tired. Listen, if he will bully Usyk, he will beat Usyk, bro. He will beat him. He will bully him too much. He will be a bully to Usyk. Like, Usyk would land, throw, do his normal stuff, but he will be coming forward. Listen, I think Joshua, the disadvantage of Joshua in the fight, the Usyk fight, was, let's keep it right here. Joshua's gas tank was not at his peak. Joshua knew that if he unloads too much, he was going to gas out. Okay, that was the reason why at some point Joshua would land and then all of a sudden stop, and then Usyk will walk him down. before Joshua recuperate again and start again. Joyce will not have that problem. Gas tank is not a problem for him. He will keep coming forward.
Yo, I'm looking forward to the CompuBox numbers of this fight. I want to see how many punches Joe Joyce threw, because the guy threw so many punches. At some point, it was like he was outworking Parker 10 punches to 1. For each punch Parker throws, Joyce was throwing 10 at some point in the fight, you know. So the guy is super busy and he never gets tired. And that, well, from what I've seen, I don't want to talk too much about AJ because this is time for Joyce celebrations. I think the amount of punches Joe Joyce throws, AJ wouldn't go past 6 rounds because he would gas out quickly. Because this guy will keep on coming forward and throwing punches and you're not going to hurt him. And you'll be gassed out and you're going to be TKO'd. So that's how I see that playing out. And it's just a good time to have this guy in the division. Most importantly, they need to give him, they need to give this guy that world title fight next year. He needs, please, Frank Warren, this man needs that world title shot in 2023. He's going to be 38 years old. He's a late bloomer, but it's also unfair to, to shield people like this from having their opportunity until they are close to 40. This guy is, I really respect Joe Joyce at this age, performing this way, knocking guys out, being very, very vicious. You just have to respect him, man. I hope he gets a big payday in 2023. I believe his stock has risen after this fight, right? So going into 2023, what I hope for Joe Joyce personally, world title shots and a fight that pays him $10 million, full stop. $10 million or more.
Our brother Lekon Osage says Joyce has the size advantage, 271 pounds, and stamina advantage against Joshua. Usyk wouldn't try to kill Joyce, just outbox him in and out. Bro, Usyk didn't try to kill Joshua. He knew that Joshua was going to catch him, but he knew that Joshua's gas tank was not, but it is not. Joshua's gas tank has been slacking. Bro. Usyk would not listen. He would not listen. In that 12th round, if Usyk survived that 12th round, he would never fight again. Listen,
yeah, he would have been beaten up so bad.
I'm ready to bet 5,000 in that fight to say that if Usyk survives, you will never see Usyk fight again. I'm telling you again.
I agree, man.
I'm telling you right now. Usyk would listen. The first 5 rounds would be Usyk trying to abort Joyce, but you just will keep walking, coming forward. Pressure.
Bro, you have super chat. You have super chat, eh?
From Michael Beaufort says, I think Joe Joyce is taking big baby Miller juice. No, man. You just have always tested, bro. Listen, Joe Joyce is Irish Nigerian. His dad is Irish. His mom is Nigerian. So the genetic is there, and of course, let's not forget about genetics. He's from an athletic background. He's been an athlete since he was a youngster. He played rugby, and he's never out of shape. Like, he's never out of shape. Even go watch the fight against him and against Tony Yoka in the Olympic Games. I think in Rio de Janeiro 2016. Go watch that fight back. Tony Yoka was almost gone. Was tired as hell. He beat Tony Yoka in that fight. I wasn't giving the decision, but he beat him. Everybody knows that it was a robbery. Listen, the day I knew Jojo the real deal is when he went toe to toe with Fraser Clark. You know Fraser Clark? They want to do 5 o'clock? You know the guy? Okay. So Jack boy, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, man. Your take. Joe Joyce.
Man, congratulations to Joyce, man. Honestly, that was a remarkable win for himself. You know, very, very good win. I'm proud of him. You know, he did what most couldn't do. He did what Joshua couldn't do. He did what Dillian White couldn't do. He did what Derek Chisora couldn't do. That is, you know, taking out the Joseph Parker. You know, I've always had that hint. I don't know. Joseph Parker has been on a steady decline for me, honestly. He's lost to. Honestly, he lost to Derek Chisora, but they gave him the win anyways. He's been off and on when it comes to his performance. I don't know, maybe it's because of Andy Lee. I just don't know, and it just makes it clear now that he just doesn't belong, you know, with the big boys, and it just shows you some things I've been thinking about, but I'll keep it to myself. But it's more of what a beating he got today from Joyce. Joyce was poised, you know, throwing those jabs out there, then throwing those overhand, throwing that nice right hand. You know, I honestly thought Joyce would come in gassed. I thought he was gonna be gassing for air. Like 271 is unheard of for him, because I didn't think he was gonna do it. You know, based on his record. You know, going to 271 would be a problem, I thought. But no, it wasn't a problem. He actually did it. He knocked that thing out the park, and, you know, he really beat the hell out of Joseph Parker. You know, he really beat the hell out of him. That is a beating I've never seen him take before. You know, and Joyce has really made a statement, made a case for himself, saying, you know, he's going to be the man to beat. You know, he's going to be the man to beat. I think Joyce is one tough guy. He's an exceptionally tough guy. Who I want to see Joyce fight, man? Bro, Joyce can fight Usyk, Ruiz, AJ, Wilder. He has made the case for these guys. But I actually want to see him fight Andrew Ruiz, believe it or not. Nobody has stopped Andrew Ruiz.
Bro, no. Bro, Usyk.
Why?
I want Usyk, bro.
No. Usyk is too busy with Wilder. They already got a date.
Bro, busy with
Wilder's
Wilder.
gonna be fighting.
Depends.
No.
WBO might strip him, huh? If he does not. Joyce is the interim champion now. Do you know what that means, interim? Bro.
It won't happen until late 2023. They'll probably say, yeah, we could fight you, but I made a date with Wilder. You know, they're gonna make a case.
If it's not undisputed, the WBO would have to step in. It might be stripped. It might strip him off.
They're not gonna strip him.
Why not? Because of the Ukraine task, bro. I want to see that fight now. Joyce Usyk. Usyk has been ranting about beating Joyce in the amateurs when he knew it was just 5 rounds, and we know he got started in that fight. We know how he won that fight. Listen, this time around, Joyce will beat him up. I want to see it now.
I personally think
Usyk mouth is too much. Why will he fight Andrew Junior for what? He will beat Andrew Junior. So what?
It'll be a good fight. Listen, it's not about beating.
Can Andrew Junior take Joyce punch? Like,
listen,
he'll get stopped. Joyce will take Andrew Junior combination. He will take it. He would just take that. Nothing happened, bro.
Listen, it's more of,
what are you saying?
Let's see. He's unstoppable. Let's see him stop guys that people couldn't stop. Nobody has yet to stop Andrew Ruiz. They've dropped him.
What are you saying? Who stopped Parker before?
Who?
Nobody stopped Parker before.
No, I said nobody has stopped Andrew Ruiz. I said Ruiz.
Bro, who has stopped Parker before? Who stopped? He's the first one to stop Parker.
Yeah, I said, yeah, Parker is fine, but nobody stopped. I'm saying stop.
Listen.
He's the first to stop Parker.
First of all, Andrew Junior will not take this fight.
Of course
You know,
he'll take it. Come on, man.
he would not take this fight. It's a fact.
Bro, he's gonna take it. Andy Ruiz will take that fight. Trust me. I know
Bro,
this guy.
he wouldn't take the fight. The guy is a diva, bro. Andrew is a diva. We know that. You know, when the Wilder's fight is there, what fight is there for him? PBC on fight, a fight he can win, but I think Wilder beats him, but he can also win it. Bro, just beat him up. You know, even if in the US, they say Lekon is saying Andrew didn't want to fight in the US. Yes, in the US, just already fought in the US before. He doesn't care who he fights. He's a juggernaut, bro. You bring a hammer, even if you bring a hammer to the fight, you hit him with a hammer, he will take that hammer and it will beat you up. It's just one of those things. You have to respect the guy. You said you told me that he wasn't gonna beat Parker. You said he's gonna beat Parker.
Wilder's already busy. AJ is busy. Who's left for him, bro?
We don't know if AJ is busy or not.
Let's make that fight for him. Let's make that fight for him, bro. Wilder is busy. Usyk's main thing is to fight Wilder. That's his main thing. He wants to fight Wilder because that's the heavy puncher. And Usyk already fought Joe Joyce. He beat Joe Joyce, right? But now he wants to fight somebody who's a known puncher. That fight is already gonna be made, man. PBC is gonna make that fight, guaranteed. I'm telling you, bro.
Joe Joyce has Fury shook. You saw that? I don't know if you saw it. Fury was like, they interview Fury just now, and Fury is like, yeah, this was a great fight. Normally Fury would say, I will beat this bomb. So like, you know, he always say that, but he's not saying that because Jojo, he don't want that smoke, bro. Tell you right now, Fury, just will take his punches. He will keep coming forward.
Let's see because this is interesting.
We all know that Jojo will drop Fury. We know. Fury can be dropped a lot of times. And Joe Joyce has a better gas than Fury. Facts.
Okay.
Chin, better chin than Fury. Facts. You might say he's slow, but you guys always say he's slow, but he's a strategic fighter. You know, you would think he's slow. He's on the house. You look watching him just from the outside, you think he's slow. But if you are there with him on the inside, you know. Facts.
Breaking news, bro. Breaking news.
What?
I don't think this fight with AJ versus Tyson Fury is gonna happen, man.
Tyson
Fury is giving AJ until Monday to sign that contract, bro. Tyson Fury is gonna fight Emmanuel Charles. Simple as that, man. That fight is not gonna happen. It's crazy. He's gonna fight Emmanuel Charles for sure. I don't see this guy just throw AJ's name out there just to throw it out there. But whatever. If that fight doesn't happen, we have Joyce versus Anthony Joshua now. We can make that fight. There we go. If that fight doesn't happen, if Tyson Fury gives AJ until Monday to accept the contract, we have Joyce versus Anthony Joshua. Good fight for both of them. You know, now we can see Wilder versus Usyk, another good fight.
Let's see what Fury has to say.
Great fight, very entertaining, good to watch.
Let's see if you have to say it.
Tyson, first of all, what an incredible fight it was. Let me get your reaction to the fight itself.
Great fight, very entertaining, good to watch. Probably did good TV numbers.
Not the result that you wanted for Parker?
It's boxing, and you win some and you lose some, and you know, the better man won on the night. Joe Joyce was the better man tonight. Joe Parker tried his heart out, wasn't good enough, and that's boxing.
He did show a lot of heart, though. Is there anything more he could have done?
Could have kicked him in the nuts, probably.
Did this change your impression of Joe Joyce at all? Because he's the first man to stop Parker. He showed a lot of strength there.
Yeah, Joe's a good man. It's not changed my impression on him. We all know he was big and strong and going to come forward. So, yeah, he's a good fighter.
Would you consider fighting him?
Listen, I'll fight anybody if the money's right.
Do you think it'd be a good fight?
No, it'd be very one-sided. I'd hit him 52 times before he'd spun around in a circle.
Okay.
It'll be very one-sided. I'll hit him 52 times. Fury, stop being scared, bro. We know you're not fighting Joe Joyce. You know, people fight, they would think, they always say so. Listen, Joe Joyce would not be intimidated like Wilder was. Like, you not bully him like you bullied Wilder, bro. 271 pounds, and he kept coming forward, and he never got tired once. Come on.
And Joe Parker, well, he is only 30, so what do you think's next for him?
I think he needs a good long rest now after a hard battle like that. A couple of beers.
Fury said that Parker needs a long rest after we battle like that. Fury is a bad friend, bro. This guy, right?
Go home, spend some time with his family and his kids, and enjoy his great fight, what he's just done, and spend a few quid, and then get back to training in a few months, maybe next year, and return.
Excellent. All right, well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to be with you ringside, and we'll see you in the ring very soon.
How long does it take for a contract to get signed?
It depends. It depends. You have to
Yeah, I'm saying I have to defend AJ, because if somebody sends you a contract, you're just not gonna sign it. You gotta read everything. Just like how they did to Dillian White. Dillian White was an idiot for signing that contract the way he did, and that's how he got himself in that little stuff. Even though he lost.
Alpha now.
Alpha.
What's up? What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, where did that happen? Where did that happen?
Did you watch
a lot of things, man. How that side?
You watch the fight?
Me? I don't think watch fight. I waited to push me past.
If you don't watch fight, mute. Name, try, continue.
But
listen.
I listen to the commentary.
Listen to the commentary. So, what do you make? Which is your fight? What do you make of it?
From the commentary and the things I saw, Joyce is a world champion in the making. They can't dispute that. You know what I mean? That's all I have to say. If you watch making, the only person that will give him a little bit of a problem is going to be Usyk, because of his footwork, and Tyson Fury. I see him beating Tyson Fury, really. Absolutely. From what I see.
I will say give him problems when Usyk will only try to box and he will walk Usyk down, and he will not be intimidated by his power.
Because
let me ask you this question. Does Usyk knock Joyce out?
No, I was gonna knock Joyce out. It doesn't. How would it?
Okay, will Joyce be intimidated by Usyk's power? Will he respect it?
Absolutely not. What, if he's going to respect Usyk's power, then he should not be in the fight in the first place.
What do you, bro? You already know Usyk will not take this fight. He's a WBO interim champion right now. You know that.
Joyce is
WBO interim champion.
Usyk has to defend his belt against Joyce, right?
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, so
unless he fights Fury for this period, then the WBO will give me a pass.
Yes, absolutely.
But if he doesn't fight Fury, bro, he will be forced to face Usyk.
I actually think Usyk dogged Joyce the first time now, in retrospect. They were supposed to negotiate that fight before they called that mandatory for Anthony Joshua, right?
Joyce said Joyce is the new Irish star. Bro, he's Nigerian as well. What do you mean by new Irish star? It's a Nigerian Irish. Come on, man.
But his dad is Irish. The Irish can claim him too.
I know, but he's not Irish star. What do you mean by that? He's Nigerian Irish.
But he's not Nigerian star either. He's UK star if you want to be fair.
No, he's Irish. He's Nigerian Irish because he was just born in the UK. His dad is Irish. His mom is Nigerian. He grew up with his mom. So
but that guy looks more Nigerian than Irish. I don't see an Irish in Jojo. He look like a proper Igbo boy.
Well,
that guy look like Igbo boy.
Is what it is. His mother is Nigerian. His dad is Irish, and is Irish Nigerian. He respect both countries. So it's funny how Joyce is the second most decorated amateur boxer in the UK, but he never gets any respect. They all shit on him. Same thing that they did with, remember when he fought Dubois?
Because boxing is a business. How do you still have wide ass number?
They say he's too slow. He's like a snake and stuff like that, and many things. And now I think they're gonna jump on the bad one now. Listen, Fury will never dare fight Joyce. It's a fact.
Fury will never fight Joyce. I can put my last penny on that 100%. Listen, if Fury if Fury fight Joyce, Joyce is knocking out Wilder.
Let me respond to our brother.
Joyce will knock out Michael
Buford.
You need to see what Michael Buford just cracked me up, man.
Raymond, stop stealing Joyce. You have AJ. Listen, I'm Team AJ, Team Joyce, bro. What do you say? I even interviewed Joyce. I interviewed Joyce on this platform. Do you want me to put it up? Go search right here. I'm Team Joyce. I'm Team AJ. I'm Team Nigeria, bro. Any fighter that acknowledges the heritage for me, I acknowledge them. No,
Joyce and Joshua have to fight to win the finish spot for Nigeria. Well, he said Joyce is Nigeria 100%.
But did you see that after all the punches that you just took, there was no scratch. Like no scratch at all. How did he do it? I need to interview him again, bro. His mom. I'm gonna try to get in touch with his mom again. I need to know, like, how does he do it? Like, come on, no scratch. How can he take so many punches like that?
But again, Parker is not like a big puncher. You will know that. So.
Listen,
and Joyce has a good
Parker caught Chisora with an uppercut. Chisora almost got knocked out. What are you saying, bro?
Chisora is can we not talk about Chisora?
Yeah, but he has a good chin.
Please, let's not put Chisora in the same sentence as all these guys, please.
Bro, those punches would knock any heavyweight out, bro. You just have a different chin. It's just a fact.
Hello, how you doing?
It's a juggernaut, bro. Ty, continue from where you stopped, bro. Sorry.
You think Joyce will give
Clement, try to mute it. Try to mute it on your hand. Try to mute it, bro.
I think he will give AJ problem, man. I think he'll give any heavyweight problem, bro. But I don't think the Joyce that fought AJ in the amateurs, this Joyce is different, man. This one's different.
The Joy chat says no scratches because it's Irish. How many Irish heavyweights do you know that have the chin like? Come on, even Conor McGregor, who was a big star in the UFC, he doesn't have the chin like that, bro. he gets stopped by people. Come on, listen, it's just genetics. I think Irish, Nigerian, so I guess genetics. Just want those things to happen.
Yo, honestly, we need to talk about this guy's genetics for a second, man. Because I don't understand how this guy is so strong. That's Joyce. The guy is so strong. He's weird, man.
Bro,
he's like a grizzly bear.
Genetics is not enough. I think he also has to do about his athletic background. He's not a lazy. Listen, have you ever seen Joyce out of shape before? Let me ask you this. Have you ever seen him out of shape before? Like, have you ever seen him?
Even though he looks slow, he's surprisingly athletic while being slow. So the guy is a phenom, man.
Well, I hope the British.
He's surprisingly athletic.
Yeah.
No, he. That's actually right. That is actually correct. Like, man, that guy. Man, don't underestimate him, man. Do not underestimate him.
He's weird, man. This guy is weird.
Jesus. Don't underestimate Joyce for sure. Oh my God, that guy is something else. But he can the guy can make his case, man. He made the case tonight, and let's see who he puts against. He's knocked out Daniel Dubois, and he's beaten Joseph Parker. Nobody has knocked Joseph Parker out. That's
one shot knockout too.
Yeah, bro. Him and Wilder would be a good fight, bro. I think just because of how they both work, how Joyce and Wilder works. Wilder's a one-punch hitter. Joyce, man, nobody has yet to knock him out, and he's got a chin. I gotta see who's stronger, that chin or Wilder's
or the power.
I got to see it, man. I have to see it. Or who?
You know what's funny? The question now is, people asking, could Joyce take Wilder's right hand? Listen,
I don't know.
Fury
Don't
took
want to
it.
find out. I said you don't want to find out.
Fury took it.
You don't want to find out. Man.
He got
You don't
up.
want to find out.
Fury took it. He got back up. He got back up and
Listen,
get to
course.
fight the wall. Listen, I'm telling you right now. You don't believe me now, right? If the fight happens, Joyce will take Wilder's right hand. He will walk him down, and he will beat him up. I'm not telling you right. He will take that right hand. He will walk him down. He will listen, bro. You guys, listen. You are down. Listen, I like the fact that Joyce is the underdog right now. Let him. Let Joyce.
He doesn't want to be the guy that finds out.
Let him continue to be the. Let him continue to be the underdog that he is now.
Joyce,
so you guys can doubt the guy. You can doubt him.
Doubted. I said, but listen, you don't want to find out because now, you know, let's not forget Parker did stun Joyce a couple times, you know, but he kept on coming. But you don't want to find out with Wilder's punch, and then it's like you know, like you should have never walked into that one, you know. Just don't do that. Don't do that. You know, that's what I believe. But I honestly believe Joyce will give any current heavyweight right now that are a problem. He will give them problems. He will give
every single one of them. Every single one of them.
Especially if you come in and underestimate him highly, because people, you know what? Somebody, I forgot who said it. They said they looked at Joyce and they said he was slow, but then when they got in the ring with him, it was like it was different.
It's like fighting three people, man.
Yeah. So I think, man, that guy's tough, man. Joyce is tough, and he knows how to breathe, because you know he was an Olympic. I believe he was an Olympic swimmer or something like that. He knows how to control his breathing.
He played rugby too.
Yeah, they know how to control their breathing. So, man, Joyce is. I don't know where I'm gonna put him in the ranking, but he's definitely.
Okay. Can we please talk about a realistic fight going forward? What is the most realistic fight for Joyce? Because none of these top guys are gonna fight him, man. Unless it becomes mandatory. He has to become a mandatory to get one of those fights.
Would Andrew not take that fight? I want to ask you that, Adewale.
Okay, but he's the
Ruiz is not taking a fight, bro, because he's thinking about Wilder. He's thinking about Wilder right now.
But it said there's more money for him to fight. Listen, Joyce is a big risk. Okay, there'll be more money for him to listen, bro. Come on, man. Ruiz Jr. no doubt is a great fighter. He has the fastest hand in the division. But we all know
Ruiz is not taking that fight, bro. He's not taking that fight right now. If he loses to Wilder or wherever he fights next, then he can think about Joyce. But right now, he's not going to take that fight because he has too much to lose.
Why would you think I don't know, man. I feel like Usyk is going to be busy. Usyk will want to fight Wilder next because Usyk can make the case. Yeah, Usyk is going to bring the case and say, "I already beat him in the amateurs. I'm not interested." You know, bro, he's not one of the top heavyweights.
If
Usyk be like, "I want to fight Wilder,"
then he must vacate that belt. Joyce is a WBO interim.
PBC is not going to allow that.
They're not going to allow
PBC
what?
Bro, come on, think about it. You think PBC is going to allow?
Bro, do you know that Frank Warren has a better relationship with the WBO than PBC?
No, he does not. Frank Warren does not have a better relationship. Come on, man.
Bro, PBC only controls WBC. That's what they do.
Bro,
that's the only thing they do, bro. What are you saying? We all know that.
I think PBC can make a case, and they'll be like, "Let's make that fight happen," and that fight will get made. And then they'll toss him Andy Ruiz. They'll pressure Andy Ruiz to fight him. Bro, it'll be made, man.
And Andrew's new fight will fight Joyce.
I say let's see, man. I think the case is there to be made that these guys are there, and if Fury fight versus AJ won't happen, which I think 100% is not going to happen, AJ and Joyce could go at it, bro. AJ and Joyce could go at it, and he could fight Emmanuel Trump.
Bro, AJ is not fighting Joyce, man. Well,
I think Joshua will fight anyone, though.
Bro, Joshua would rather retire than fight Joyce. I'm telling you that right now. If Joshua does not get Fury or Wilder or any other big name, he's not fighting no Joyce, bro. Why would he go fight Joyce for $5 million and get knocked out. What's the point? Wouldn't he rather fight for $10 million and probably lose or win? He's not going to beat Joyce, bro. And he's not going to get paid good money to fight Joyce. So he's not going to take that fight. Trust me.
Okay, so between AJ and Joyce, the only case I'm making for AJ is because I'll say he was the closest, not in the amateurs, closest heavyweight currently to be able to stand, if not had that lead up until the 9th round before Usyk took it over. He was the closest heavyweight to beating Usyk. That I can say I'm going to slightly favor AJ. I'm going to slightly favor AJ. Just slightly. But I would think Joyce, if AJ doesn't know, if he hasn't learned from his mistake from Usyk, that how to work somebody as big as Joyce, I'll say Joe Joyce is probably going to knock AJ out just because of how he fights and the way AJ reacts to certain punches. I would say that much.
Well,
and I'm a big AJ fan, man. I respect AJ, and I think he's a big fighter. But I'm gonna have to call that how I see it right now.
Well, my own is.
You don't want that fighting. I know that.
Listen,
you're gonna fight.
I've always said I don't like Nigerians fighting each other. You know what I mean? I've always said it even before. Remember, go watch my stuff back. Even when I interviewed Jojo, I told him, I said it would not be nice to see him in a fight. He said maybe there's like a title on the line that you're fighting for, not just like that. Because it's business. But I'll tell you right now though, if the fight happens, if Jojo takes Joshua's punches, if he takes it and keep coming forward, then Joshua, there's a big problem for Joshua right there. Because Joyce, one thing about it, Joshua, is that once he take your punch, he took Parker's punch and I heard the commentator say, Jojo has respect for Parker. No, man. He just wanted to see how he feels like. He took it and he took that nasty uppercut. It's like, is that how you got? I'm coming now. Bro, just deserve everything, bro. It's just that, the thing is that the disheartening is that when you see Jojo, like people watch Jojo's fight, they, when you see him fight, they say it's too slow. You see he's slow, no doubt. But I think that's the only disadvantage, man. But the guy deserves everything. Inside that ring, he might be slow outside, but inside that ring, he's dangerous. You gotta give him that. Or what do you think, bro?
And who are you talking about?
Joyce.
Yeah, man, Joyce is solid, man. Joyce has proven himself. I don't even have much to say about Joyce going forward, apart from the fact that this guy is a world-class fighter and he deserves the best going forward. What I would have wished for is for his career to be sped up, because he's going to be 38 years old next year. And I need this guy to make big money. I need him to fight for a world title, win, lose, or draw. He needs to be showcased to the rest of the world. He needs to go fight in the US, in America, where more people would see him and know that, yes, there is a weird guy that fights very, very slow, but trust me, he would hurt you. Yeah, the world needs to know about Joyce. That's what I think.
Yeah, agree. It took him some time to build that, to make a case, but I think he's done it now, and they can't deny him. He's gonna have to. Whoever that guy is, his promoter needs to really get on it, and start making moves.
Bro, you just need to be promoted properly. I feel like if Eddie ain't had Joe Joyce, come on, we know what will happen. We know the praise and everything he will do. We know everything. But people will be optimistic, you know, and will be doubtful of the potential Joshua Joyce fight. You know, they will say, it will not happen or so. That's the thing. Bro, look at Fury's reaction right here. I wish I could show you guys. I'm editing something right now. Fury telling Parker to get up. Yeah, he told Parker to get up, man. About to get up. Anyway, what were you saying about Ty? What were you saying about the Joshua the Fury fight? Still saying it's not gonna happen, right?
I don't think the AJ fight is not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. So I think I mean it's all up to Joyce what he wants to do. I think he's gonna get paid either or, honestly. You know, so I want him to. We need to see more of him now.
Oh man, it's really like. I just wish it can happen, bro. You know, just get out with it. Well, Fury told wait, I'm trying to Fury told Parker to get up when you just knocked him down. Get up. Fury shook. Fury was shook. Fury was shook.
Oh shit! Listen, man. Man, Joe Joyce, man.
This guy just changed. He just changed his life now. He's changed everything, bro. I'm proud of him. It's not easy, bro.
For sure.
It's not easy, man. After he's been doubted from the Dubois fight to Parker fight, and his next fight there will be doubts. But yeah, and he's also going to like surprise. Listen, no heavyweight in their mind will fight Joe Joyce if there's nothing to gain. You know. But we'll see how it plays out, bro. Anyways, what's you guys' final thoughts on this? We'll definitely talk more tomorrow about it. I mean, let's say later. What's final thoughts, bro?
Well, you know, I think Joe Joyce, he's on his way, and I hope they do what is right because, like I said, we need to see more of him, and it would be good for him to start making some more moves on you know, different opponents. You know, more better opponents. Now, trust me, people are going to be calling Joe Joyce out now. Well, I mean, people are going to be wanting to see Joe Joyce now, honestly. You know, I believe Joyce is going to give a lot of these heavyweights a lot of problems. And that's just the way it is, man. I have nothing much to say.
Thanks, but I appreciate you. So, guys, big ups to each and every one of you that tuned in. I appreciate it, and don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Let me give a shout out to one of our brothers are here. Shout out to CJ Okonkwo. Shout out to like Callistus Anonde. Shout out to Anthony Ola. Shout out to Ilukan. Shout out to Kayode Adeolu. Shout out to Rita Cook, Michael Buffo, Joey Charles, Sule Temi Tope, Jackson Omosoye, and to every one of you out there. God bless you all, and catch you on the next one.
Molly, you fool for this one.
That boy a fool. Took that nigga down, we going under. Bitch, I'm really hell. This Drake, I got whole 75 rounds. This bag gon' catch the shells. My opposition's on list. Lil' bro gon' hit my bitch, gon' pay that bell. That drop, make a J twin speedy, need a fist, little shot, go get the scale. Don't ask me about no gun, I'ma look at you dumb. We ain't got shit for sale. They try to play me like a pun, feeding me corn, they all they food still. I'm digging until she come, that shit in her lungs, I'm drilling like a nail. Them op hoes get hung, niggas ain't done, I'm leaving, bitches pale. Young San don't fight a fuss, my clip a plus, but I can still subtract. I was locked in that cell fucked up, boy, don't get bucked for all your food and snacks. I'm racist like the Ku Klux, I don't like niggas, but my gun black. These bullets stick like thumbtacks, I done locked in with the A-Rab, this the M9.